Uh, yeah. So, what I remember from when we last left off, you guys actually like enjoyed some of the festival. You guys did some games. Art somehow won the strength competition against the strongest guy in town. So that's new. The non-existent guns, but okay. But then you guys got noticed that you were in for the last competition of the festival, but then you decide, well, Eris decided, why don't we all sign up for the beauty competition and basically force the party to do so, but that's fine. And then you guys met some of your fellow contestants and stuff. Some of you talked to them. Art and Eris found out that the one who's won the competition 3 times in a row is kind of not a good person. Yeah. Then you guys went through your various. Well, the first round, the elegance round, just did your own thing. Some other people did their own thing. You found out that the girl who won 3 times in a row is a big old cheater. You trying to charm the audience, but you guys saw through it. Yeah, you somehow did it. I mean, yeah, you somehow beat Paulina's thing, figured out that she's a cheater. Then Eris went up and did her thing, and what do you guys roll? Well, I don't know if I should tell you the DC now because I still got there's 2 more rounds. Maybe. Yeah. So anyway, we cut back to Eris winning the first round of the competition on the girls' side. The announcer comes back up. It's like, and with that, we end the first round of our beauty competition. Stay tuned for round 2 as we deliberate with the contestants. And he goes off, and everyone goes backstage. Actually, everyone, as the announcer goes backstage as well, and basically gives you the briefing on how the talent portion of the competition will work out. If I can pull up the information.
You have to have them sign consent forms. Or like, what is it? Not a consent form. It's a not a
Because
disclaimer. What is
he
it called?
competes, and I don't compete, but I'm not bad. But he's like, yeah, straight up, like a bunch of the other competitors are all the other people that like do like tournaments and shit are like, that's a fucking meme.
Yeah.
It's like for people to show off.
Basically, he gives the rundown on how the talent competition is going to work. Is the second round is basically show us your like talent, like your best talent and stuff. Like motions over to Vathal's like you with the bow and everything because they saw you guys coming in with all your stuff. And he also says that in this round there will be no magic because in the past there has been issues with people using magic and winning and then finding out that they have cheated.
Well, I don't know.
Wait, so for what portion? The talent round?
Yeah, the talent round.
Oh, the cookie crumbles.
I have a horrible idea.
Well, actually, he like thinks to himself, it's like, well, actually, minor magic is allowed. Minor magic. Nothing too major, looks at all of you.
What qualifies as, or what is considered?
Minor.
Oh, something like this. And then he motions, he like puts his hands together and like motions like he's like basically conjuring like an energy ball in his hands as you see a little dancing version of himself dancing his hands. Basically minor illusion and stuff like that.
Oh, so cantrips.
Yeah.
0 level spells, yeah.
Got no cantrips.
Yeah. So magic like this is allowed. This is fine. But anything more than that, you're going to get disqualified if we find out.
Anything more than that, and you get the stains.
What if I summon a
Me
gun?
looking at Kale. Cantripless game. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
What if I summon a gun?
Did you ask that out loud?
Does that count as magic? Yes.
Show me it.
The mightiest spell. Gun!
Gun!
I'm not
Gun!
gonna waste a spell slot
Oh my
for it
God.
twice.
That
we
reminds
have
me of the
free.
greatest
Oh yeah, we haven't taken a long. We took a long rest. We have freeze. I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah, you guys took a long
Since
rest.
the last time we did this.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah. The night
Yes, we
before.
have.
Yeah, a whole day ago.
That's a long rest.
You fool.
Sleeping is a long rest.
No, I'm saying to summon said cannon, I have to use a spell slot for it.
So?
I thought you got like free uses, and then you had like some of the spell slot later.
Okay, I'll do it twice. Mm.
Yeah, you can do it once for free, and then you can't do so until you
Can
finish
I?
a long rest or expel a first level spell slot. That's how it works.
Well, what are you trying to do?
He's trying to summon just Eldritch Cannon.
Oh, yeah, you could just do that.
Can again do this.
Like the last time
Oh,
I
I
checked.
can do it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
just a
misread
thing.
that then. Yeah. Okay, I can do it for free, but afterwards, I have to use a spell. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
And you haven't
So,
used
yeah.
it for free.
I haven't, so I'm gonna do it for free and just like it like the tiny version where it fits in my hand is like the alt one specifically.
Okay.
Big.
So he like looks at it with a discerning eye. It's like, I see you're one of those tech magic people.
Yes.
Well, that's fine as long as you don't
That's very different.
destroy property.
I'll plan on it.
Wonderful. And if there are no other questions, I assume we can start the second round.
Oh, shotgun!
Looks over everyone, making sure they had no further questions. Especially looks over to Paulina.
Oh,
And you see that Paulina was about to raise her hand, but then she like put it down. It's like, good. Well, places everyone. First will be the men, then the women. And he goes out on stage again. And as everyone is sitting back in their seats, he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, now that I conferred with the
DM, can you shrink my token?
nice, okay,
Nice.
Meow.
Nice.
Small, cute Princess Eris.
Oh, here I am.
There you is. But yeah. So it's like, ladies and gentlemen, now that I've conferred with the contestants, we can now begin the second round of the competition, the talent portion. Please stay in your seats. This round will be a real showstopper. I hope so. And then he goes off stage. Okay. I have to remember the order of the contestants and everything. Okay. First is Ronald M. Donald.
I forgot about these fuckers.
Yes! Ronald M. Donald, let's go! Fuck it up.
Okay, he's going to make a general performance check.
The king of burgers.
Okay, he got like a
freaking music.
okay. He got a 12.
Oh, he ain't winning.
So he goes out there. He starts busting some rhymes, and you see his like little music notes are coming out of his like his hand that he's using as a microphone, and they just like pop in, like do magical tricks in the air, basically with prestidigitation and stuff like that. Like some people in the crowd are enjoying it, but most people aren't. As like by the end of his routine, he like bows and everyone gives a polite clap.
What is this devil music he is speaking?
Oh God. Okay,
now-
Grandpa.
And then next is Nathaniel Corin, the edgy
That's my
boy.
whole name.
Yay, poetry guy.
Okay,
More like
performance.
poetry.
Acorn, it's time for you to come up with a poem on the spot.
Fuck. I have forgotten how to do poems. It's been a while.
Make a
Just do
haiku.
AABBA format.
Up, down,
Roaches
down.
are red.
BA start. Konami code.
Barbarians get mad. We live in Dungeons and Dragons world, and I am very
Roses
sad.
are red. My heart is black, or my heart is dark.
Make it
You
alliterate.
took a bite of me, much like a shark.
That's something like
Okay, so he rolled a 17 actually.
Oh.
So he goes upstage. He brings out like a stool, sits on it, brings out his book, and then flips to a page. And then, do any of you speak Sylvan?
No.
I do not.
Let's find out. Probably not,
No.
actually.
Speak its cousin language, Elvish.
Yeah,
I do speak Elvish.
like half the party speaks Elfish because half the party is elves.
Yeah.
2/5 of the party. That's like
I mean, who knows? Maybe Eris has some elf in her.
Nope.
that's not
But-
canon,
Have
DM.
pointy ears. That's that's a racist assumption.
Yeah, it's a
Ooh.
stereotype. I thought you were better than this.
Ah, damn, I'm gonna get canceled by my own players.
Hashtag
Yeah.
cancel.
Then we'll start our own
Hashtag
campaign.
not my nut.
Hashtag
Okay.
not my
happening?
DM.
Okay, but anyway, he rolled a 17. So he goes up, reads his book, and he starts reading, like saying like in just like very dramatically a poem. You can't really understand what he's saying, but damn, does this sound amazing. You start to feel like emotions coming within you. You don't know what kind of emotions they are, but there's something as you like see out onto the crowd. There are some people crying into their sleeves. Some people like dabbing their tears with like a what's the word?
Handkerchief.
Yeah, handkerchief.
Yep.
And just this poem that
Doily.
he's saying is like so beautiful, despite that you can't understand it. But it's in a very beautiful language.
I'm gonna start crying too.
And by the time he's done, he takes a bow, and you see some people like stand up and give him like a very loud applause. There's like it's scattered all across the audience. He like bows a few times. Someone throws up a rose, and he takes it, and then he uses it as a bookmark in his book.
Like, gentlemen.
And he goes off stage. Next comes out Johann G. Hensing. And you see as he comes out with like a barber kind of chair, like a cart with some cutting, some hair care tools and stuff, as well as he starts looking out onto the audience. And then he points to someone who clearly looks like they were supposed to be there for this bit. He's like,
Yeah.
"Ah, yes, you shall be my masterpiece tonight." And he has them sit down in the chair. He drapes the cloth over them, ties it in the back, picks up a pair of scissors, and somehow a scissors and a comb in his, like in the same hand. And he's gonna roll performance. Okay, he rolled a 17 as well. As you see him somehow maneuver the scissors and the comb in one hand as like he's doing the finger juggle thing with a coin. And you hear like snipping and like light oohs and ahs as he then uses his other hand to grab like a set of juggling balls and starts juggling them in the other hand. And you see he has some snips there, some cuts there, some styling here and there. As the person's hair, it looked to be like a ragged gentleman with like long, shaggy hair, but with like a nice suit. And he like goes around the person cutting and styling their hair. And by the time he's done, you see the raggedy gentleman now have a clean, like short haircut, like kind of buzzed at the sides and nice and slicked back as well, like a James Bond kind of haircut. You also see that the beard that he had was like long and scraggly is now neatly trimmed to like a half of an inch off of his face, nicely styled. It looks like he went from rags to riches, literally.
Riggedy.
Competition so far.
Yeah. And then you see the guy get up in the chair and shake Johan's hand as he catches all three balls he's been juggling this entire time in his other hand and bows. As people give him a nice round of applause.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, brother.
And did I say if Kagi was here or not?
Who?
The one that Fox came out with, Kagi Roger.
Unfortunately,
Didn't he leave?
Yeah,
he left.
Yeah, I did say he left.
Yep.
And the announcer like calls out his name. Is like, oh yeah, he left. Crosses his name off the list.
F in the chat.
Yagi.
Okay. And then you see, and then it's now Vathel, Kale, and Vlad's turn. Who would like to go?
No, you three would like to go first, or some of us would like to go first.
I'm still trying to think of what Kale would do.
I mean, we already know what Vathel's gonna do.
Other, would
I
you
have
like
to-
to go first? Or shall we save the best for last?
No, that's why I'm going last.
So who's going first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Way to take one for the team.
Alright. I think I'm just gonna plan on just singing, honestly.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to sing a little bit.
Okay, so the announcer announces you on the stage, and do you bring anything with you? Because there are some kind of props backstage as well, like a stool, chair, some like
Yeah,
regular props.
we'll bring obviously a stool we'll sit on.
Mhm.
And I don't have any proficiencies with any instruments, so I'm not too sure.
I mean, proficiency just means that you add your proficiency bonus on to the check.
Right. Maybe I'll also bring along like a wooden plank that I could just lay on top of, like that I could just like a table. I could just lay there, so that way I could like when I'm singing at the same time, like because I'm gonna be singing like maybe like a ballad of like an old battle, and while I'm singing about it, I'll recreate the battle using minor illusion and a table in front of me.
Okay. I think I catch what you're trying to do. Okay, you can find like a little table and a stool and stuff. I'm gonna need you to make me a performance check.
All right. 12. Average.
Okay, now I'm gonna need you to make a like. How are you recreating the battle with minor illusion?
Let's see. So So obviously I've got the minor illusion cantrip. Let's see what else have I got. Prestidigitation as well. So I want to like light the scene, you know, like a um, like create like a miniature like sun or whatever with the prestidigitation and like down below. There's gonna be like these two opposing sides, and I'm just gonna create like miniature, like almost like a like these whole miniature battlefield of like just a whole bunch of like rows of not really people, I guess, like little dolls. You know?
Oh yeah, like one of those things that people do, like recreate battles with little toy soldiers.
Yeah, or like puppets almost, maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to make an Arcana check in order to like paint the scene.
Got it.
Easy.
Damn, nice 19.
Yeah. Okay, so you go out there, you set your stage. The crowd sees it as you like light up a miniature sun like above, like high enough above the stage so that they could still see it, as well as like basically coating the like doing a hand motion over the table as little toy soldiers just pop up. Like to be two imposing armies with like standard battlement gear and stuff like that. And with that 12, actually I'll need you to roll performance again, this time an advantage thanks to that high enough Arcana.
Oh yeah. 16.
Okay, that's better. Okay, so you're like singing a ballad?
Yeah, I'm like singing this ballad about like these soldiers coming over to like to fight the enemy, and then along the way, like one of the soldiers finds that finds another soldier along the way from like the opposing sides, and they're both injured. They don't know what's going on. Like there's chaos all around, magic being thrown around everywhere. Like I'll throw like a fireball, like a miniature fireball in there somewhere, and then like they're trying to survive out there by themselves.
Okay. So you're basically like with this like what kind of is Lad like a baritone, soprano? What kind of singing voice would you have?
I,
Do you know what that means, Daniel?
a little bit. So it's a falsetto voice.
Dan.
Okay. So basically, you sing out this like powerful ballad about these two soldiers, like you said, injured, and they're trying to survive with magic being thrown all around them. They come and settle their differences that they're not so different after all. They like give a bro hug as a big explosion like happens like right behind them, and then you cut it off as the crowd is just silent. It's like no reactions whatsoever. As then, whenever you like stop it, like a few moments pass, as you see a few more people just stand up in awe and just give a rousing applause. Like it fills the theater with how loud their applause is as everyone joins in, and they all like whistle, cheer, clap for you, everything.
I'll stand up and I'll give them a bow. Like thank you, thank you.
I'll also be clapping at that point.
So
I'll
the
pick
announcer
up-
comes out
I'll
and
take
says, and the announcer comes out and is like, "Well, ladies and gentlemen, that may be hard to beat. That was quite a show, young man. What is your name?"
It's Vlad. Vlad Kareth Fulheim at your service. And I'll give a bow.
Ah, man of noble blood, I see.
Correct. How'd you know, sir?
Well, just in your presentation, your clothes, and how you present yourself, it's quite obvious.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it.
Power of the drip.
The power of the drip.
Of course, of course. I would declare you our winner, but we still have a few more men to go through. But you're a shoo-in, I can tell you that.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind. I start, waving at everybody, bowing again.
Okay. He then brings you backstage, and who's going to go next, Kale or Vaffle?
Does Kale know what he's doing yet?
I don't. I'm debating just doing like some fancy as fuck acrobatics.
You gotta fight someone on stage.
Fight
What?
someone on stage.
Well,
Do it.
okay, like Kale can.
It has to be
Are
the
there-
stage.
You can hire
fight.
someone.
I can what?
Do like a martial arts form or something.
Yeah, like
break
show
a
off.
brick.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Strength
Let's
monk. You're a
break
dex
brick.
monk.
Are there bricks in the back?
Wait, you're
Huh?
not strong.
Yeah, but I
Are
could just
you?
use my unarmed strike.
Oh, you're right.
Punch the brick.
Okay. There are some like planks of woods here and there. There's some like actually make a perception check for backstage.
Boom.
Um,
Boom.
You just
I
see
give you
planks
the
of
help
wood.
action.
Okay. You roll again.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Wow.
Hell yeah.
Okay, that's good enough. You see
better.
that there are planks of wood, stuff like that. Some like I don't know, like things of marble or whatever. Some bricks that were like left over probably from construction or something. So you have an array of things that you could break.
Yeah, Kale's gonna take the wood, the bricks, and the marble, and then he's gonna like do them in sequence.
Okay.
It's like, wow, cool. He can break bricks. He can break wood. Then he can break rocks, and then, or break brick, and then he broke marble. Basically,
Then you finish it by breaking your own arm.
I'm a tough man. I can break my own arm. How about?
Ooh.
Oh, I'll be right back. There's someone knocking on my door.
Got him.
So
Daniel, I
So
swear to God, I will
can't-
kill your character.
I cast Power Word Drip.
No, get out here. So yeah,
It's too strong.
so you take the wood, the rock, and the marble or whatever, all those things that you found backstage. You can come out with them, start laying them in a sequence on a like something or whatever. The audience, you can hear them like kind of whispering between each other. It's like, what is this man gonna do? Why does he need all that material? What? And I will need you. Are you going to make a spectacle out of it, or are you going to straight try and break them?
Straight try and break him.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to do an attack roll on the materials.
Boom.
Let me see if that works.
This first one's wood too.
Okay, wood. You hit through that, so you're doing it like in sequence. So wood, bricks, stone, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. The wood, you managed to hit it, of course. And this wood is kind of like thin, you know, like thin like planks and stuff. So you like stack them all in a thing, and then with one like mighty like chop, or are you trying to like physically break them with your fist, or like chop them?
Chop.
Okay. You basically, as you're done setting up the wood, you like in one fluid motion just stand, and then like bring down the hand of God on these wooden planks as it slices right through them. No breakage points actually. Just like a clean cut.
Ooh,
Ooh.
look at you.
His hand is the sword.
Yeah. You see as there are some more polite claps and like a little bit of like whistles and stuff from like one person.
Yeah, tune your hands in the swords, bro.
Oh, tough crowd.
Saving that for the last one.
Ooh,
Okay. Roll again for the bricks, I assume.
Yeah. And if it's not enough, I'm gonna Death Strike on top of that. So
Cool. Let me see. Unfortunately, that is not enough.
alright, Death Striking. Oh my god, come on.
Well, actually, it just doesn't hit it.
Oh, it just doesn't hit?
Yeah.
That's some fast moving brick.
Well, it's an AC to like actually do damage to them.
That's what happened.
Oh no.
Okay, so to the audience, it looks like you're like
Oh, how
readying.
embarrassing.
Like, how are you like flavoring the missing?
It's like Kale stops his strike too fast.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's like kind of like you're prepping.
Yeah.
Okay, with that, I'll allow you to roll another attack roll on it.
Okay. That's more like it. Maybe.
Unfortunately, it does not hit its AC, as it looks like you like stop your strike like a bit too, like a little bit before hitting the brick. I'll give you one more chance.
You got this.
Hey, that's enough.
Ooh, let's
That's
go.
So how are you flavoring the third strike?
Kale's gonna like raise up his hand like more, and then bring it down. Full hammer of God.
Okay, so how I see this happening is that you raise your hand up, and then like you do like a, what is it, like a windmill like turn, and then just bring it down with like the force of your strike.
Yeah.
You do break the bricks in half, but it's not as clean as the wood is, because obviously it's stone.
Yeah.
It's like rocks and pebbles like go everywhere on the stage. Some of them like there's like a bit of dust as you break through the bricks, and the audience like claps a bit more. It's like, damn, that guy broke bricks. He's really strong. And now is the marble.
Marble, yes.
Okay, the marble that you found is just one big chunk. It's like probably the size of like your torso.
Kale's gonna use his sword hands for this one. Where did I have the description down for the sort of striking or slashing? Because I know it crits on what's the fucking word?
Objects.
On objects.
Yeah, because it's a sword of sharpness.
Yeah. It is very sharp.
Let me actually look that up real quick.
I think it's in here. Sharpness.
My hero like, I got sword hands.
Yeah, when you attack an object with the magic sword and maximize your weapon damage dice. So basically, crit damage.
So he's gonna like conjure one sword hand, and then sword hit, and then it would be 10 damage with the sword hand.
Okay, so with your strike, you like say the command word to like change your hand into a sword. Yeah. So are you doing that right as your hand hits the marble, or are you doing it before?
Right when the hand hits the marble.
Okay, make a. What kind of check would it be to like? Actually, make performance to make it look like you're cutting it with your bare hand.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, so here's the deal. You raise your hand above your head and you bring it down with the force of God, as there is an audible like sharpening sound, like whenever it like goes across like metal or something.
Yeah.
There's like an audible like sharpening sound as your hand hits the marble, cleaves it straight through, and then a few seconds pass and then it falls apart, split open. I'm going to make a roll all together for the audience to see if they see through your performance. They do not.
Woo!
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
They were just in awe of your of how you were able to cut this piece of marble that's almost as big as you in half cleanly with no problem. and the people some more people just stand up and give you like a hearty clap, as well as some cheers.
Wow. Really doing good out there.
Okay. Next is Vathel, saving the best for last.
Yeah, let's go.
Show us your. I like your funny songs, Magic Man.
Show me your moves.
Vathel. Fuck.
What does he find? Just
No. He's too pure.
just
Alright,
twerk on stage. Easy.
No. That was a meme.
I don't know.
Word.
I need like something to shoot.
Words of Captain Falcon. Show me your moves.
Show me your
What do I
moves.
shoot, guys? Do you have like a? I don't want to like just shoot a target. That's boring. I guess like I.
Would you like a suggestion?
Yes.
Shoot multiple arrows, but as you're like, some of them are falling, shoot it to make them bounce off of each other like a trick, like trick arrows.
Oh, like that one scene from Brave?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll try that. I'll get it. I'll have a target out and I'll do that. And I'll spend 2 arrows with an extra attack, like be like doo doo.
Okay. Make a perception check to see if you can find an adequate target backstage.
Okay. I'm a wisdom-based character, man.
Same here.
No one gonna help him?
Is no one gonna help me? Wow, I give you the help action, guys, and you don't do
Kill will help. Kill will help.
Okay,
Thank
go
you.
ahead.
help, brother.
Go make your roll again.
Ooh.
You
What
love
do your
to
elf
see
eyes
it.
see? Nothing.
Look at all I
Okay.
see.
So what you see are just fragments of the boards that Kale broke.
Oh
Easy.
no.
Easy target.
Can I find an apple?
Yeah, you can find an apple.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot an apple, guys, off of somebody's head.
Who are you gonna get to help you?
Hey, Kale.
Oh,
He's a monk. Wait, he's
oh
a
wait,
monk.
and if
It's
it fails, he
fine.
can touch it.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's a monk. It's fine.
Oh god, that actually is perfect.
Big brain, big brain.
Big
See,
brain up in
Big
here.
brain. Okay, ready? I bring Kale out as my assistant, and I sit him down, and I put an apple on his shiny head.
This
And
means
I take-
canonically we can balance apples on Kale.
Your head is the perfect level surface.
I take my left hand out and I say release, and my bow appears in my hand.
Okay, are you making it obvious that this is magical, or are you trying to hide it?
I don't see why. I mean, I'll make it obvious. I don't see why I should hide it.
On
Okay.
the
Because,
same
like-
level as the gun.
It's not the same level as like a cantrip.
I mean, yeah.
Okay,
Woman's
and
bow.
then I turn to my buddy and I draw an arrow, and I release.
Okay.
Let's fucking go!
God dang
Someone's winning the show! Someone's winning!
it. Ah.
I didn't mean to make this happen.
That's our boy. That's our boy.
Is Roll20 just looking out for you and saying, hey, this guy
I
needs an nat 20
critted
right
on
away?
both of the rolls that I needed to make.
Well, 20's like damn beauty contest.
Damn, beauty contest. Val's
Actually-
the prettiest.
With that, I'm gonna need you to roll wild magic for me, my friend.
Oh god. What is that? 4 what?
Wait, I thought that was only with a nat 1.
4
He got a nat
D10s.
20 on his magical bow.
That's true.
So it's for what? 4d6?
40-10.
Oh, 4d10. 7, 7, 9, 8. Oh my god, well, should go Super Saiyan, guys.
That'd be funny. Watch your head turn into clouds.
Okay,
We
let's see.
all have different types of heads.
Watch it be something so traumatic.
Vathel explodes.
Fireball, everyone dies.
I want to hear our DM go, oh no.
Let's see what you get then.
Oh my god.
Can we also, I think it makes sense for me to roll, because I did roll a crit on my flute performance.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I rolled a crit on both of the performances that I needed.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You were
I'm
born
blessed.
for this.
I'm blessed.
Battle was bolt forward for this kind of show.
Also, fun fact: if you
Tyrone
want to
was
like feel the
"Yeah,
effect
you
of
guys are
like
fucking
of
wrong."
dice again,
Oh.
guys, you can turn on 3D dice.
I mean, yeah, that's always been
That's
a thing.
true.
It's very cool.
I know I never knew that was a thing, so
Tyrone
Nowadays,
was
back on my
looking
games
at Vathel
recently.
like, bro, I know this guy's supposed to be helping me and shit, but he's gotta win this beauty contest.
I know.
Okay. So nothing happens.
Ooh.
So you see, as there is a brief, like whenever you draw the bow, there's like this kind of glint on the arrowhead as you like let it fly and it impale. Like, are you trying to hit the apple directly or do a trick shot?
Ooh, I'm making a curve shot. So like I'll stand like away from. I'll stand like away like at an angle from Kale, and I'll shoot off to the side, and then it'll just curve off and then into his head. And you know what? I'll make it for shits and giggles. Can I make it a planar warrior arrow?
Sure.
So it's just like a force damage arrow.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to roll a performance check in order to like properly do it.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh, all my luck is drained, guys.
There
Because
goes
you
that
turned on the
arrow.
3D dice.
Your dice was supposed to be hidden this entire time. Actually, nah. Okay. So, you pull back the arrow, you make it all shiny and shimmery like a force arrow, and you see you try and do a curve shot, but then you pull it back, and it immediately, without any curving, it goes straight for the apple. Like, it's kind of plainly... It looks like you're cheating,
Oh.
but I'm gonna roll something anyway.
Oh no.
Okay, so the apple goes straight for the arrow goes straight through the apple. It hits it immediately and makes it explode from how powerful it is.
How much damage would that be? Hold on, I want to check.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Oof, that's juicy.
Oh, very nice.
Now that's a lot of damage.
That would have been 28 force damage.
If I made that a sharpshooter, oof.
Yeah,
I was
you see-
thinking about it too, but I was like, oh, there's no way this is gonna be like a good number.
Okay, so it looks like the arrow went straight for the apple. Well, actually, at the last second, whenever you were trying to curve it, you just make a last minute adjustment that makes the arrow go right in front of the apple without curving it at all. So it kind of looks like you were facing away from Kale, but then at the last second, right before you fired it, you like turned like somehow to face him while staying in the same place. And the crowd is silent. just absolutely silent as they just staring on how fast and how quick you were able to make that apple just burst in like whatever. And the announcer comes on stage, is like, well, that was something. I don't know what you did, son, but you still got the apple off the guy's head. I just don't know how you did it. May I see your bow real quick?
Isn't my bow attached to me?
No, it like got off of your wrist and then turned into the bow. It's a freestanding thing.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I always thought it was like attached to me, like it was like a part of my hand or something.
Oh no,
Or my
no.
Okay, I go. Why? Sure. It's a bow that I was given to. It does have properties that I've been told, but it doesn't affect how I shoot.
Doesn't matter. He takes the bow and looks it over. And he goes, huh. Well, that's certainly some sharp shooting there, son. It looks like your bow didn't do it for you, but I guess it was just your natural talent. Good for you. And he hands it back. He literally rolled in that one on the investigation check.
Yes.
Got him.
That's definitely a bow.
Yes, this is a bow.
Yes, the bow is made
This
out of
bow is made of bow.
Is very much bow. So, he hands it
Your
back.
bow.
It's like, well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the men portion of the talent competition. I'd say it's a tough pick between the gentleman who made the nice ballad of a battle and this gentleman here who made an apple explode in front of all of us. It's a close call. And he calls up Vlad on the stage and has you two face off. In order to determine who wins this round, I'm gonna need you two to flip a coin.
Oh.
Okay.
I have a
D6.
coin.
D6. Odds I win, evens you win. How's that
Do
sound?
/RD2.
Sure.
I just file like either way is 50-50.
Yeah.
You win?
I win.
Nice.
Bothell doesn't know how to do this with this kind of
You're
attention.
killing it.
It's like,
Bothel's
and-
like, am I beautiful?
and with that, Vathel here wins the talent portion, just as he won the elegance competition. So he's 2-0.
Nice.
He may be the one to win, folks. Well, we'll see what the women have in store for us, shall we? And he escorts you two off. And I'm gonna roll a group thing for the other 3 girls that are there, besides Paulina. Okay, so they get like basic roles. One of them sings, one of them does a thing kind of like what Vathel does, except no wait, one of them does knife throwing.
Ooh.
Oh, fancy.
She manages to get like all the knives
Pretty
past
weird.
the target that she was aiming at, like making sure it wouldn't hurt the object that she chose. But then one of them like nicked the side of them, and there was like some oohs like in the crowd. It's like, ooh, so close.
Was it a person?
No, it was like an object. It was like a piece of fruit.
Damn. Should have got a friend who was a monk.
And then with Paulina, what she's gonna do is...
She better watch out. They know she's cheating now.
Did you tell them?
Scandalous.
They kind of implied it, didn't they?
I don't
What?
think.
Well, the announcer kind of did, or just looked at her.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if the announcer knew or not. Vothel's oblivious, despite being so wise.
Paulina kind of sus.
This is true.
Yeah, she's gonna make a general performance check. Okay.
She just sings again.
So what she does is she looks like she's gonna do like a singing again, but you see as she brings out, she brings out like a yeah, like a piece of fruit, like a watermelon, and like sets it on the table. And you see as she brings out like a thin blade, kind of like a rapier. And as you see her like starting to like dance around the fruit, almost like doing like, oh, look at me, look at what I can do. And she like swipes the blade like here and there along the fruit, like with quick swipes and quick slashes, some pokes, some jabs here and there. And by the time she's finished with like this elaborate like waltz kind of dance, you see as she bows and the pieces of the fruit that she slashed fall apart, leaving only a statue of herself.
Oh, very nice.
What a fucking narcissist.
It would have been impressive if it was literally anyone else.
Yeah.
This
You
is
see-
this is true.
yeah. You see it's like detailed enough to where you can get the general picture of who it's supposed to be, but just like some details here and there that are like off. Like her hair is not fully detailed out to look like hair. Some of her clothes are like don't have enough like details on them, stuff like that.
Oh, that real
Right.
critic here, huh?
And you see she gets some genuine applause. It's like not standing ovation wise, but like genuine like applause. As she bows and goes backstage. Who's gonna go next? Art or Eris?
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Oh my
Oh my god, gun.
You either one, it's alrighty. Go for it. You got this, Art.
Alright. Can I find a deck of cards?
Perception check.
Alright. I'm really
Oh.
wishing I had a pair on me. 7.
Anyone gonna help Art?
I will help her.
Thank you. Didn't really help.
Okay, so you look around, there's like general like game sets and stuff like chess, dice. There seems to be like an elaborate board game that looks like it should have cards, but it doesn't. You find like actually a nice looking set of cards, except not the full set is there. It doesn't look like it's a full deck of cards, like some of them are missing.
Mm. You know what? This will do. And I'm gonna try to do a mix of different card tricks. From sleight of hand tricks to kind of like card stacking and somewhat telling a story along the way.
Okay, so you're like using the cards to like tell a certain story with like the faces and everything.
Yes.
Okay, first, make me a sleight of hand check in order to like maneuver the cards in a way that properly tells a story.
All right. Are there any bonuses since I'm proficient with
Are you proficient in
Cards?
sleight of hand?
not sleight of hand, just with the playing cards?
Okay, then you can add your proficiency bonus to the sleight of hand check with the cards.
Soft money.
Nice.
Nice, nice. Okay, now roll me a performance check in order to do it like
Alright.
fluidly.
Same thing there.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, God, 'cause that
Okay.
actually ends up being 14.
Okay. So you like pull out the deck of cards and you like shuffle them a bit and you use like card tricks to like show how dexterous you are with your hands. The crowd is kind of amazed. Some of them are like on the edge of their seats, like watching you do this. And what kind of story are you telling through these cards?
The only story that seems worth interesting. The time a person she knew met a god.
Ah, I see.
The person is named
Art
Riva.
with 3 R's.
No, it's Riva. Because Riva D. Nile. That's the character's name that she's using. Think about it.
Okay, so with these flashy card tricks and everything, you're like maneuvering cards through the air. You're like make them hit each other and like juggle one another. It's a pretty impressive spectacle. They're not really focused on the story so much as they are the card tricks that is trying to tell the story.
Oh, good, because she's leaving parts out.
Yeah. So you're like trying to use the face cards to like portray like, oh, this is the person that met the god, this is the god, so on and so forth.
Yep.
And by the time you end it, how are you ending it with the cards?
For the cards that I use to tell stories, I put them to the side to create like this tower almost. And once the story is finished, putting her hand on the top and kind of like moving it down to where they kind of like fold in on each other and back into a stack or back into a single pile. Neatly, but as she's like moving her hand.
Okay. So you like do a thing where you like press all the cards like down and then like holding them in one hand and then press them in and then like let them go as they like fly through the air and then coalesce in a single stack. One final card is left and face up. I'm gonna need you to roll me something.
Oh,
Yes.
what role would that be?
A D20. Just a D20.
Just a D20.
Ooh, that's rough. That's rough, buddy.
Ooh. That's rough, buddy. For sure.
So it's official. 20 loves Vathel but hates art.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Both of them. I have to go through another character. I swear to God.
I'm sure it won't happen.
I thought about the other art.
Wait, Art, don't you have like an ability?
For
Oh, wait, that's
ability
magic,
checks.
though.
Yes, this was just a straight
It was a straight D20 check.
D20 roll. There's no checks or saves involved.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So the card that lands is basically it looks to be like this playing card set seems to have more pictures than actual like numbers. So kind of like a tarot card deck almost.
Okay.
As you see an old like robed figure with like an eye-shaped pendant on them, and you feel magic rush into your brain. As now you can see much more than you thought you could see before out in the audience. You see like fey spirits, pixies, sprites, some ethereal forms of people you probably knew in the past. They're just there, walking among the crowd, and the crowd doesn't seem to notice except for you. You, my friend, now have true sight
Ah.
out to 120 feet.
Diggity
Oh,
Huh?
you're gonna regret giving us that. I hope you know
Oh, I
that.
know, but whenever you
Oh.
figure that out, you see an image of a clock moving from the second hour to the third hour. And hear
Huh.
a sinister laugh in the back of your head going,
Uh, huh. It's a bit difficult to get used to.
But yeah. So the people who were like watched it end give like a nice applause. They're also kind of start whispering, seeing you just staring off into space. What do you
Just
do?
grabbing her head for a moment, like blinking a few times, like, is this real for a moment? Just like not saying anything out loud, just thinking, is this real? The hell? Okay.
Yeah, for the moment you just see Fey spirits just wandering around you.
And just gonna take her leave.
Okay.
A little concerned look on her face for a moment.
Okay. Now it's
Grows the
Eris.
curiosity.
Yeah. Eris, you see Art is like staring off into space a little as she comes backstage.
I'll pull her over to the side and just whisper, like, everything okay?
Fine, okay.
Also, Fox, did you say that she had like faint like clock imagery in her eyes?
Yes.
Eris, you can see that it's slightly more pronounced now. Like you can see the outline of the clock hands in the like second hand just like ticking away ever so softly.
I don't know what okay means. Are you feeling okay?
I feel fine. I'm just seeing a lot stranger things happening right about now. Just we'll discuss it later.
Okay.
I have a
And
better understanding of what's happening.
and just a really quick question.
Yes.
Can you summon fire of any kind?
Yes. Why?
Because I need fire before I go out on stage. I need help getting something before I can go out there.
I have, out of character, I have firebolt, burning hands. Which one would you like? I also can
Burning
produce a
hands is
flamethrower.
Burning hands is perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Acorn.
I can also produce a flamethrower.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Just for flavor, can we say that there's a couple people between me and Art? So I need to find and do something before I'm up.
Okay, I could say that two of the other like four girls that aren't you and Art like went ahead before you and they did their thing.
Okay, because I need to find some glass bottles.
Okay,
Oh,
make
no.
make a perception check.
Okay.
With advantage, because I'll help you. You don't need it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Don't need it.
The cleric is fine.
Okay, so what kind of glass bottles are you looking for? Like glass jars, regular glass bottles?
Anything made of glass.
Okay, you find a few like glass bottles that look to be like potion bottles that are empty. Some like glass jars, mason jars, stuff like that.
Okay. Eris hands them all to Art. I need you to smelt these to molten glass. And she pulls out from her back. I'll tell you now, just because for context, Eris has a glass blower's tools because it was something she did back before she got into the whole idea of adventuring. So she has glass blower's tools. So I'm just trying to get some molten glass on this like metal pipe so I can go out and sculpt something.
And that would make sense because you are an air genasi and you do have a lot of breath.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
Yep.
Full of hot air.
Hey.
I'm not sure how we can control the burning hands, but I'll try.
Just hold them and smelt them, and she Eris pulls out the stick from out from behind her, out from the quote unquote pocket bag of infinite pocket holding.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and I pull out a metal stick and I put it on top of the glass, and I give you the thumbs up.
Alright.
Not too hot though. We just need it to be I need to be able to make it look like something else.
Gotcha. Burning hands on the glass now.
Okay. Make an Arcana check to see if you can control it so it doesn't hit anything else that is flammable.
Nice.
15. God.
Okay.
Why am I'm rolling so low.
Okay, that's enough. 1 over the DC, mind you. So, due to your natural affinity of like being like a dragonborn, all dragons like have the same like control over their like element, even though yours is not flames, it's something else. It's like cold, right?
Opposite.
Yeah, but it still works in similar ways. So you were able to like use like your natural affinity for that kind of thing to like manipulate the burning hands to where it only focuses on the glass. Like you still do the same thing with like how the spell casts with like putting your fingertips together, your thumb tips together with this finger spread out, but you like move them in a way that as they're more contained. Because it doesn't say how you have to have your fingers. It just says you have to have them touching with fingers splayed out. So you do that, and you're able to heat up the glass in the molten glass.
Yes! This is perfect. Thank you. Whew. Alrighty.
Okay, and by the time that happens, the second person comes backstage, and it's now Eris's turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm ready.
Alrighty. So roll me a performance check.
So just for flavor, I'm going to be trying to make a flower, and I guess how well I do on performance is how ornate I'm gonna try to make this flower.
Yep.
Okay. So performance I'm not proficient in, however I am proficient in glass blowers tools, so can I add my proficiency bonus to this?
Sure.
Alrighty. So that's 21.
Alright. Okay, so you quickly bring out your tools and everything, glass blowers. Some of the people are like surprised that someone who looks as delicate as you is going to use these like tools to do something.
Wow, sexist.
They don't know
Dude.
the half of it.
Dude, you're in a town in medieval times era, the Renaissance, stuff like that. There's sexist things out here.
This tiny,
Woman, am I right?
tiny woman comes out in like leather gloves and like molten glass on a stick.
Okay. So with that performance check, you're able to like expertly like craft like what kind of flower would Eris want to do?
Oh, since we're going ornate, I would probably just do a big old rose.
Okay.
You know, and with a
Unlike the
21
video you
it's
sent.
also, yeah, except maybe bigger and you know, just also like you know, add more twists and curls to the stem.
Alrighty, with that 21 in performance, the audience sees as Eris, the Angeloa Eris, somehow, like, expertly and swiftly, like with a big, like, puff of air, like, well, quick ones, is able to, like, sculpt this, like, amorphous blob of, like, molten glass into, like, this thin, delicate-looking rose with, like, many little flowers coming off their stems. The stem is, like, all nice and, like, twisted like a vine. The main rose itself has, like, many, like, petals on it that, like, coalescing kind of like a swirl around the main part of the flower, and it's like something beautiful. And once you're done, the glass just like sparkles in the torchlight that's illuminating this theater, and like sends like little bitty like a cast of like lights and shadows on the surrounding walls, as it looks like you're shining like a big light through the rose itself. And the people
And
are
as soon
just...
as it's, I was gonna say, as soon as I'm done, I'll just like pose or something with the flower.
Okay, whenever you do that and pose with it, you see as there's like many like oohs and ahs as it like sharp and sparkles in the lights. And the announcer comes out and basically says, well there, young lady, you seem to have a knack for the glass blowing arts. What is your name, might I ask, for the audience?
Eris.
Well, Eris, you sure showed a display of skill here today. I gotta say, the audience loves you for it. He gestures to the audience as there's like a rousing applause. Some people are standing again.
Coming for that ass, Paulina.
How does she look, by the way?
That's out of character, by the way.
I know, so... Jesus Christ, that was...
Just yells at.
Why do I see that?
So yeah, the announcer looks at the audience and looks at Eris.
It's hilarious.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like a young Eris here has won the talent portion of the competition for the women. Give it up for Eris again.
It's 2 for 2.
There's even more applause. Mostly the men are like standing up and applauding, with a few women here and there like standing up. It's like, yeah. Remember, just like, yeah, you go, girl.
You go, girl.
And with that, that concludes the talent portion of our fair competition. Now, will everyone in the audience and the contestants please join us outside for the magical portion of the competition?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
And don't worry about going anywhere. You just need to go outside, and I'll handle the rest. As he like bows and then goes outside rather quickly.
Alright, single file, I guess. Make our way out.
Yep. Everyone is led outside into the back of the citadel. You see that there's whenever you guys go out, you go into like a plain field, or like a plain stonework like path that's like outside here. So in the very back. Once everyone is there, the announcer comes in and is like, alright, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your lunches. It's about to get turbulent here. And he takes out like a cane that he probably brought from backstage or something, slams it into the ground as in like arcane like circle lines up around everyone, the audience, the contestants, you guys, and the announcer, as you are all transported. I don't have a map for this because I just thought of this, but you are all transported into a like grassy field that is in the Feywilds. There's like nice trees and plants and stuff with some birds chirping overhead. As it looks to be a plain open field with what seems to be targets on the other side. As the announcer turns to all of you, is like, welcome to the final round of this competition, where each of our contestants will show off their magical ability, if they have any, of course. For any contestants who do not have any magical ability, please step aside and let the people who do have magical ability work their magic. And that would be...
Look out of here.
That would basically be none of the guys except for Vlad and Vathel, and only Eris and Art.
The only kills left out.
Basically, only Kale's left out.
Oh,
She's got
Wow.
no magical ability.
I can still hear the background of the
Oh.
fair.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it did not shut off. There we go.
Well, that was
I
a
was
good
thinking,
mix, though.
I know. I thought we were just like farther away from it. It was like,
Well, out of you.
ooh.
Actually, yeah, well, sure, why not? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
So now
man,
it's just
can I-
you guys, basically the party minus Kale, who are now in front of the dummies and so forth. And the announcer goes up to the four of you and says, I need each of you to display your strongest spell that you have upon these dummies over here. They are magically enchanted to withstand any impact that you bring upon them and gauge how powerful your magic is.
I go ahead and speak up. Excuse me, sir. If I may ask, what does this have to do with beauty in a way? Just seems like magical prowess. That's a skill rather than a test of beauty.
Well, this whole beauty competition and everything is to determine who will be going in our final contest of the day, which is a gladiatorial arena fight against a monster that was captured outside the city limits by our beloved Split Guard.
Very well.
We need to win, then.
So it's less related to the actual beauty competition, and more related to the actual fight we're gonna do if we win.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just cast it right now. I cast lightning bolt towards the dummies.
Okay. So you just straight up cast Lightning Bolt?
Yep, just right there as soon as I see the clear line, as I just release lightning bolt.
Level.
Yeah, is it just third level?
Just third level, yeah.
Okay. So basically, the announcer was kind of like sectioning you guys off to hit your dummies, as the audience was like kind of farther back as soon as they heard magical prowess and stuff like that, because they're smart. They all see, and the announcer just see you look at one of the dummies, and then just magically conjure up this like lightning-esque energy, and then just shoot it out like an avatar whenever a firebender would summon lightning.
Think of black lightning too.
Black lightning. As you shoot it off, and you basically scorch the poor dummy. I'm gonna need you to roll the damage.
Sure. $35.
Hey, that's nice. as there's just a loud clap of thunder as it just streaks through the air, hitting the dummy head on. As it looks like after the damage goes through, it's like charred to hell. It looks like it just got blown up by something. But then you see the magical energy start to envelop where the dummy stood as it gets pieced back together bit by bit, forming back into another dummy. Well, well, Mr. Nobleborn man here seems to have some might in him after all. That was pretty impressive, my dear Vlad Kareth of Fulheim.
Thank you. Yeah, please.
But next time, wait until I explain the rules, okay? I'll allow that for now, but...
Way to jump the gun.
Don't you know Vlad's an edgy character? He doesn't follow the rules.
Yeah, so that happens. And it basically tells you, do any spell you like, as long as it hits the dummies. That's basically all the rules were.
I need to ask him a question.
Yeah.
What about healing magic?
Kill somebody so you can bring them back to life.
But for Vivify, I would
Okay,
need
okay.
Healing
I have
magic.
Okay, so as soon as she says that, I'm gonna cast the spell message and I'm gonna whisper to her, remember, Erics aren't allowed here.
Eris puts a thumbs up behind her back.
Well, with the spell message, you have to point out who you're messaging to, so it's kind of obvious, unless you want to do a sleight of hand.
I'll just ignore the spell component. That'll make it
Spell?
quick and yeah, a subtle spell.
Okay, that's fine.
You're a great old one, Warlock.
Yeah. Oh wait, thanks. I totally forget that I have that ability.
Yeah, why would you need a message?
Yeah, I'm not gonna use message. I'm just gonna use Awakened Mind and telepathically communicate to. I always forget that I have this ability. Tell Eris that remember that she's a cleric, and did not mention it.
Am I able to communicate that back? Communicate back through the same way?
Way.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, is it one way?
It's
Yeah.
just a one way.
Okay, I'll just hold the thumbs up behind my back then.
okay. Then yeah, that goes through.
Alrighty.
Okay. All that's left is Vathel, Eris, and Art to do their magic thing.
But he never answered my question.
Well, I was going to get to that until I was interrupted. Okay, so it's like healing magic. Never seen a contestant use that before. What are you, kind of bard or something?
Yes.
Make a deception check.
I mean, based on her performances so far,
Well, I'm definitely not a bard.
Druid. You should have said Druid.
It still would have been a lie.
Yes.
Well, it does. You don't look to be a bard. What kind of spellcaster are you?
You're a bard, but you dropped out of magic school.
I can't really.
so
I've
fucked.
never been able to explain my magic to myself. It was just something I kind of grew up with.
Ah, you're a sorcerer. I get you.
Divine soul.
Yeah, you're one of those. You're one of those celestial kind of sorcerers, aren't you?
Eris nods.
Ah, I see. I see. Then if that's the strongest thing you got, then sure, go ahead.
Can I ask him? So my magic more so augments my combat prowess. Can I still be able to use my bow here?
Oh yeah, sure. It just has to hit the dummy, which I'm pretty sure you can do with what you did back there.
Perfect. And um I'm gonna I'm just gonna shoot this. I'm gonna sharpshooter arrow this dummy.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I sort of got just another crit. I'm gonna shoot myself. Ooh.
Ooh.
Does it hit at least?
That would be a 14, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so I make this a planar warrior shot, and I make it very obvious as what I'm doing, and then I shoot off this bow. Here we go. And it becomes... That's 21... 24 force damage.
Jesus. You just ripped the head off the dummy in one clean shot. Like, you just somehow, like, rip it off the entire thing and just leave it there. It's like... Interesting. Still quite a shot you got on there. Like, pats you on the back.
I nod and I give a bow.
Alright. Who's next? Should be you. Points to Art.
Well, technically, the strongest thing I can do is summon a blade. That still work?
If it does impressive damage on the dummy, then sure.
Great. Walks up to the dummy, and at the highest level, I'm casting Shadow Blade. Wow.
That hits. Roll your damage.
Well, there's one more D8 to it. I did it at 3rd level. I don't know why I didn't automatically do it.
Okay. So how are you
13?
how are you cleaving this dummy?
Nope. Just a quick like slash across the neck, just like clean chop. Decapitation, basically.
Okay, so everyone sees as with a swift movement, Art just like slashes at the dummy and leaves like a shadowy imprint of like their slash, like a after image of sorts, and cuts the head clean off. It's like, not really much magical ability in this group. Looks like.
I'm sorry. Give me a level. That's
Damn.
conjure
Well-
animals.
No.
Well, unfortunately, most of mine you won't be able to physically see.
It looks like the last one is you, young heiress. Show us what you got.
Isn't Wait, is Kale? I thought Kale was doing this too, wasn't he?
No, Kale doesn't have magic.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and walk over to the dummy. And cast Cure Wounds as. Stop laughing at me! I'm gonna cast it on 4th level.
Does you have 3rd level spells?
I do. I'll just use 3rd level then.
Just don't you have a call lightning?
Daniel, I put down on my sheet that I could only do healing magic. If I show anything else, it's gonna arouse more suspicion.
Well,
Okay.
You don't. You walked up to the dummy. Not everyone. Your casting is not really an eye shot. Like you're being covered by your back.
I'm just gonna go behind the dummy then.
No, like you're standing in front of the dummy. They can't see what you're doing in your hands in front of you.
Oh. Well, I don't know, because I put that I could only do healing magic when we all wrote down like what kind of magic we could do.
Well, he thinks you're a sorcerer, so.
This is true.
Oh.
I guess I'll call lightning,
Yes,
like I always do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
fly up into the air and call lightning.
Ooh, extra
Alright, Thor.
extra magic.
Extra
I'm gonna
fancy
need-
schmancy.
I'm gonna need you to roll me a sleight of hand with advantage because you're being covered by yourself.
Okay. 18.
All right, all right.
Look at that 6! I'm so stressed out.
The announcer rolled an 8. Now for the collective group of the audience. And they rolled a 6. So no one sees you as you literally summon a storm cloud out of nowhere as you're flying up in the air. They think... I'm gonna roll a something to see what they're gonna do. They just look perfectly calm. They are just in awe of what's happening. No one's freaking out or anything. As you summon a storm cloud, then out of nowhere you have it strike the dummy down.
Smite the.
Smart. This dummy.
Should I use my channel divinity? No, we have a fight later.
Yeah, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Unless we get no, because it's per day. Channel divinities are per day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll save that for later.
How
I
many
will
do you
still-
have now?
I have 2. I'll just save
Okay.
them for later, just in case.
Yeah.
Call lightning. It's 24 damage. Damn, I rolled 3 8s.
Unfortunately,
Wow.
it's not as it's just 10 away, well 11 less damage than what Vlad was doing.
Dang.
So close.
Still impressive, though.
Wait, don't you have 4th level spells? Can you upcast it?
I can, but I'm not gonna because we have a
Fair.
fight later.
Oh yeah, fair point.
Yeah, this totally isn't a plot to waste your spell slots before the fight.
XD.
That's
Yes,
why we save our
you are.
channel divinity.
You see as the
And I save my 4th levels for my guardian of faith.
Guardian
see as,
of Faith.
you see as everyone's like giving a gentle clap. It's like, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, our third round is completed, and it looks like a Vlad Kareth Fulheim wins this round.
So we're telling you, bitch.
And with that, it looks like who won this fair competition? For the men, Vathel. Points out Vathel. And for the women, Eris.
Just stomping the competition.
Wait, can I ask? Oh wait, Fox, you should, because I wouldn't do this in character, but Fox, you should try to find where you should try to spot out Paulina in the crowd.
Oh,
With
I
the
am.
rebel.
Every time she's announced the winner of a round, I'm looking for her and see where she's at.
Make a perception check.
Alrighty. Please get a nat 20. 9, damn
Oh.
it!
You can't really see Paulina. She might have gone somewhere or wasn't looking.
Bird.
Damn.
And with that, it appears that Vathel and Eris win the beauty competition this year, folks. As everyone gives like a roaring applause.
Talk about sweeping these contests, guys. Hell yeah.
Bitch is the winner this year.
Yeah, you just hear like an angry like yell come from the crowd, and Pauline just storms off.
And just the biggest ha coming from Art.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we are moving forward to our last competition of the evening, the arena.
Fuck.
Now, if everyone will get in the magical circle again, I can transport our winners to the arena. As he kind of crowds everyone back into the circle that you guys came into. And I assume you guys follow through as well.
Of course.
As he taps his cane, the circle lights up again, and you guys are shunted through a magical tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel through the mountains. Secret, 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 secret tunnel.
As you are now teleported to this arena.
Oh, hello.
Map? Oh. Right.
Wow.
Now I need the fuck.
As you are transported into an arena being surrounded by water and trees, as you also see like images of like the townsfolk and like the other audience members that were there for the beauty competition, like in kind of stands, they're like kind of mystical in a way, like illusions, able to like make it so people can see the arena, while also you guys can see them. As they are circling around the outer edges of this pond area. So like around those ends. As you see a tree person in shackles right at the end here.
Oh no.
And then you see the announcer appear right in the middle. As he's saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, here today is the gladiatorial arena fights that we've all been waiting for." As you see the crowd like goes up in a roar of like cheers and like applause. It's like, thank you, thank you. Here we have the 5 contest winners here today. They have each won 1 or more of our fair competitions. So for the Harvest Festival this evening, they will face off against a ferocious tree monster that we found on the edge of the cities. It was attacking our fair split guardsmen as they were patrolling the outskirts of our fair town.
Oh no.
We found it and thought it was an appropriate challenge for anyone who might win our competitions. For this party's job is to slay it in front of everyone here and claim themselves victors. But if they so happen to fall into the waters, you see as he points out to the waters, and now you see as there are rip-roaring tides just circling the arena. Looking kind of dangerous. The trees aren't moving in the slightest. But you see as like there's various like debris and leaves and stuff just swarming around the entire stage. If they so happen to fall into these waters, they will automatically be dragged under the depths into the tides. For if they fail to escape, they'll be dragged to a watery grave. But if they manage to stay on the platform and beat this tree beast here, they shall win the day and be crowned champions of Ivor.
I feel good about fighting this tree.
I didn't sign no legal papers. Did anyone else?
What?
I didn't sign no legal papers. Did anyone else?
DM, looking at this tree, I see any of the black ooze.
Make a perception check.
Got it. Perception. 8.
Nope, you don't see any.
Can I look at my compass?
Yeah. You're not really getting any readings from the compass. It's like a faint, it's like faintly pointing towards the tree in like a direction, but not really homing in on it.
I don't think it's the tree that's causing this disturbance, but I think it's here against its will.
It was captured.
I think there's more to the story than we have here.
Unbelievable.
But if we don't put on a show, we're pretty dead.
Maybe you take your chances with the river.
What was that?
Would you rather take your chances with the river?
I don't want to kill an innocent creature.
So the river
Out
it
of
is.
character though. What about those hobgoblins?
That was a different time.
Minding
That was
their
a
own
different tackle. That was
business.
before drip.
People change.
For
BD,
drip,
before drip.
guys.
The drip changed me, man.
Can I do Can I do like an inside check on the tree monster?
Yeah, and that'll be the last thing before it starts.
Oh,
Alright.
okay. 17.
You see, as this tree person, it's like on his knees, just like shackled, as he like looks up at all of you, and you just see a face of sadness. Like this is
Okay.
like basically like this is the end for him. Is what it feels like.
Oh, my
What kind of
heart.
puppy is what's going on here?
Yeah.
He's making the puppy dog tree eyes. Okay,
Well,
we gotta save this.
And with that, the battle commences as he like taps his cane like on the arena. He disappears, and the shackles disappear off the treants. As you see his like sad face shift from like calm, like solemn, like sadness, like he thinks he's going to die here, to a sign of rage. As you see the marks where the shackles were left, the black ooze appears.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
I'm gonna get everyone to roll
Looks
initiative.
like we're killing the tree.
Pop.
Whee!
Oh.
Oh.
Ah,
I rolled a 10.
Oh, this-
Wow. Even with advantage.
this is going well.
Oh, what the heck?
I rolled a 2 and a 5. Wow.
What is this?
Sorcerer man.
10, 5. Vathil or Vlad is 20 apparently. And then
Well, it's
Art
10.
is 9. And now I roll for the treants.
Oh, hold on. My
Add
thing's not on
him.
the.
Initiative. Wait, that wasn't supposed to be advantage.
Let me just make that 10.
I'll just have it as a. Add a 2.
Oh.
Then, like so. Whoopsie. Okay. As it stands, it is Vlad's turn as he is first.
All right. Go ahead and cast. Let's see. Oh, let's just let's get this party started. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and lightning bolt it.
Okay.
It's going to be 26 lightning bolt damage.
He will need to make a dex save.
Oh, and I don't know if you said, but do I still have the effect of the amulet of what was it called? Amulet of equilibrium. You mentioned something about that.
You felt like you had you still had a connection to it, but you don't have like access to the abilities of it. Like you still have feel like you still have a connection with it somehow.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, that'll be the damage then, and it needs to make a DC 15 Dex saving throw.
Okay. Six, so it's taking that full damage.
Right.
As it just
Dice.
just like screams and screams in pain in like a mixture of different languages. But most of you just hear, ah!
Oh my god. Then I'm gonna go ahead and quicken and Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a natural 20 and a 13.
Ooh, damn.
The 13 hit.
Distance spell.
13 does not hit.
Distance spell. Why is your Eldritch Blast twice as far?
I have Spell Sniper.
Spell sniper.
Oh, that's it. That's the thing I was thinking of.
Okay. As the Eldritch Blast just like impacts into the side of the tree and there's like wood splinters everywhere as it just roars in pain. Kale's turn.
Kale is gonna head on over here, take out his bow, do the can say shot, bonus action, and then bow it up.
Bow it up. Hits.
All right, and then second attack.
Hits again.
Shit damage roll, so 10 plus 9, 19 damage that round.
Okay. Wait, is it all force or is it just piercing and then force?
It's just piercing. It's all piercing.
That's not me.
Okay. So with that.
Longbow.
You see as the arrows just like fly through the air and impact it, but they like one of them just like sinks in halfway and then another one just like gets stuff like goes in but then falls out of the wound. It's like it looks like the tree exterior is like too tough for the arrows to do their full effect.
It counts as magic, so
It doesn't say
When-
non-magical.
oh, is it just
Straight.
resistant?
Piercing.
I think when it says resistances, I think it means like magic stuff overcomes that resistance.
Yeah, it would have to say non-magical.
Yeah, I would say non-magical.
Whenever it just says the damage type, it's like straight that damage
Yeah.
type.
If it's specified non-magical, it would.
Yeah. And I assume that's your turn, Kel?
That is Kale's turn.
Vaffle.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna sadly drawn my arrow, and I'm gonna take 2 shots at it. And these will
Okay.
be sharpshooters. That's the first one.
Ooh.
That hits. Roll the second one before damage.
And that's the second one.
Second one does not hit. Roll the damage for the first one.
Okay.
You enjoying your 3D dice?
Yep. So that's max damage. So 23 plus 8. That's 31. This is literally max damage I could do.
Yeah.
Damn.
This is 31
Max.
force damage.
Jesus.
Jeez.
I rolled double max dice.
You see as the arrow flies through the air and impales it straight in the middle of its chest as magical aura just radiates from it and just you see another impact just like hits its chest and it stumbles a little bit back. Is that your
I
turn?
love.
Okay, it is Art's turn. The thing is looking hurt.
Alright. Just gonna move about here. I don't care. And I'm gonna do burning hands. First level.
Okay. Make a dex save.
Oof.
Mhm.
2 1s.
Yeah, that's awful.
So
It fails, so it's taking the 5 damage.
okay, you see as the burning hands happens and the flames do especially more damage since it's a tree. So, like, there's cinders everywhere. There's some scorch marks on its body as like pieces of burnt wood falls from it.
Excellent.
Rose in pain again, and I assume that's your turn.
Yes.
And then I was removed from the initiative order for
Definitely was. She definitely was.
yeah.
No, you're still on there.
No, she isn't.
I can't see myself on there.
I can't see her either.
I got a 5 though, so I was supposed to be after Art.
Yeah, you are after Art.
Okay.
Weird.
That didn't change. It's just
Maybe-
I guess you can't see.
Maybe it's because your token is no longer the same one, so
Yeah,
we
that's-
can't see it, but the DM can.
Yeah, that's probably it.
As long as it shows up for you, Acorn, I'm fine with it. I
Yeah,
know
it
my.
does.
So can you kind of ping the stanza surrounding this entire thing?
Mm-hmm. Well, the entire outside, not the entire outside of that arena part. The entire outside of, like, this.
So. Oh, so it's just that half of the. That's where all the seats are?
No, it's like surrounding the entire thing.
Oh shit.
But they're like magical, like they're not
Yeah.
real.
Fuck.
They're illusions, basically.
Like that kind of.
Think holograms.
So, like,
So if I wanted to cast Guardian of Faith, could I argue that the rapids are too loud for the audience to hear me if I
Well, they're
If
definitely
I
up there,
whisper?
and I would say yes. You would have a like a. I don't know, like something like deception advantage. To like make it so they don't see that you're actually like doing cleric shit.
Well, because Guardian of Faith is only a verbal component, so
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to hear you well. As like, there's no real way to assure that they have like isolated audio of that.
right. So I'll just So should I roll before I cast it, or should I just straight up cast it?
Roll before you cast it, please.
Okay. And you said stealth or perception?
Stealth.
Okay. And with advantage?
Yeah, because of the rapids.
Okay. 15.
Okay. Roll something for the general audience. They do not see you.
Okay.
I hear you doing so.
So I'm just gonna. I'll cast Guardian of Faith then.
Alrighty.
Let me.
So what does your Guardian of Faith look like again?
It's just like this big, powerful, like almost Viking-like woman. Very muscular with a giant hammer.
I'm gonna go like this. Large, so right there.
Yeah.
Wait, can I do something? Wait, not that. Whatever. It's somehow getting the other drawings, but it's fine. Put something. So yeah, that's your turn then?
See, because I still have my movement. I guess I can. I'll use the rest of my turn to just shout out whoosh and lift up into the air.
Okay, now you're flying.
Yeah, and I'll put the guardian actually right next to Art. It's like right there.
Okay. So now everyone sees this big imposing like Viking guardian just like appear in the middle of the battlefield. They don't see you cast it, but I'm gonna have them roll something to see if they believe what they think it is. The announcer pipes up. He's like, I don't know what's happening here, folks, but a huge spectral figure just appeared in the middle of the battlefield. It may be a friend or it may be a foe to our dear competitors. Tune in to see more.
Gosh.
Did we just cut the commercial break?
this fight is sponsored by Rage Shadow Legends.
No.
This fight sponsored by D's, and I'm kidding.
Sponsored by NordVPN.
Sponsored by Squarespace.
Sponsored by Audible.
It is now the Treant's turn.
Ooh.
On then.
Dad.
As now, you see as it looks at its battle wounds and everything, and you see as its eyes go dark, and the same black ichor just like comes out of its body and like conjoins like covers his arms and like hands and stuff, and his tree like head like loses all of its leaves to become like lifeless. As it shouts out a word in Sylvan as
They comprehend languages.
Does it just die?
as this tree here becomes animated and jumps onto the arena,
No.
and this one over here jumps up on the arena as they look similar to the treants, except they have a lifeless look in their eyes.
So this one over here entered the space of the Guardian of Faith, so they have to roll.
Okay, roll a dex save.
Yeah.
Okay. They got a 15.
Okay, 15... 15 is the DC, so do they take half damage then?
They take half damage, yes.
Okay, so that's 10 radiant damage. I don't know if that matters.
It does not.
Okay.
Big boy.
as they all roar in like this primal anger. As that's the tree's turn, I will roll the initiative for these two trees.
This fight's not very cash money anymore.
15, like so.
That explains why the trees.
And then...
That
okay.
explains why those trees don't have shadows.
Yeah.
Tree Shadow Legends.
Now it is Vlad's turn, as you see 2 copies of this tree and the tree in itself on the battlefield now. Mark this one like...
Shit.
like so. So the red one is number 1, and the green one is number 2.
Why didn't I think to make my favorite enemy plants, guys? Who would have thought we'd be fighting so many plants?
So yeah, Vlad, what do you do? There's one right on you.
Is it in melee range with me?
See, these are huge. Hold on a second. Just making sure they're the appropriate size. No, you would have to. You would have to be like 1 square closer.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness. I am going to just let's see. I'm going to go ahead and move right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go ahead and cast, let's see, first off, Eldritch Blast. That's going to be my first, that's going to be my action.
Okay.
So, first one's at the tree. Alright, not the one to my left. The other
That
tree.
one?
Like this guy over here.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Make some 4 force damage. That guess I'm gonna hit it again. 25. Okay, I guess we're doing this. I am going to quicken again. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast again.
Okay.
So, anyways, I started blasting and I missed.
Both times.
What I miss?
What a waste already.
Vlad started firing and he missed.
I fired, then I missed. I fired again. I
Fired
missed
again.
again. I fired 2 times. I missed both times. Then he got
I
sad.
fired. I fired. Hit something, but it wasn't what I missed.
Sad though. Already, that's my turn.
Kale, what do you do?
Kale's gonna yeet on up to this awakened tree over here,
Mm-hmm.
then make an unarmed strike.
Okay.
And then a sword hand strike.
That's 16 shunts, so I'll be taking half damage of that.
Okay. These are
Uh,
beefy boys.
Trees are vulnerable to slashing damage.
No, they're not.
Damn.
I wish. I need to get like a flaming sword. I'm gonna flurry of blows
6.
for
Okay.
Turn into a razor Beyblade.
2.
Both of those
3.
hit. Oh, wait. Was it 3 strikes or 2 strikes?
Oh, 2 strikes. Just ignore the last one.
Okay.
I don't know why I rolled 3.
Both of those hit. Unfortunately, your strikes aren't doing as much damage as you want them to. as you like punch it like several times. You leave like indents in the wood and splinter some off. But it doesn't go as deep as you want them to. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
There's a barrier there. That's where I can't.
Looks like the one you kept hitting is its turn.
Oh no.
It is going to make 2 slam attacks.
Blam. Welcome to the jam.
First one.
Yeah, that hits.
Wait, why did you roll so much? It's only 3.
It has a +10 to hit.
Yes.
Oh my god. Why?
Excuse the fuck out of me.
Excuse.
These are
Nani?
Treants. Okay. So you mark down that damage?
Yeah.
It's gonna make 1 more.
Damn, it's so close to missing.
So close, but that hits.
Yeah.
Okay, you get dealt 28 bludgeoning damage.
But it's like almost half my health.
Oof. Then it's Wrathful's turn.
Christ.
Fuck. Oh god. Oh jeez, Rick.
Oh,
Am I in
jeez.
melee range with this one?
Yes, you are.
Fuck me, I guess.
Man. Oh,
Um,
it's in your face.
Fuck. I don't want to do it though. I want to do more damage.
No, you don't get to do damage.
Fine. I misty step.
To where?
What's that?
Yeah, I just look at the tree and I just say nope, and I just fall back, and instead of like falling off the edge, I just fall into a portal, and then I just pop up like right next to Vlad. And I'm like, "What's up, bro?"
It appears that Challenger Vathel has used their mastery of portals to disappear from the dangerous tree beast and reappear right next to his ally. What a show of magic.
And then I take 2 shots at the tree end.
Okay. Wait, the big boy
Beautiful.
treant or the copy?
Which one looks more fucked up?
Big boy treant.
Big boy tree end.
This boy.
Yeah, 2 sharpshooter arrows coming your way.
Doesn't
Fuck.
hit.
Okay, that one hits. And it's just
Yes, that's a 19.
okay. So that's 17 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I think that's my turn.
Yep, it is. Okay. Art. The treant is looking more fucked up.
Alright. Well. Second verse, same as the first. This time. At 3rd level.
Ooh.
You have
It's
3rd level
gotta
spell slots?
Yes, I do.
Wait, what
I
level are
got
we?
1. 8.
Ah!
Doing.
It's taking 19 damage.
you just unleash like a torrent of like flame at this tree monster as it basically almost incinerates the tree monster before you as he naturally goes. Looks like Art has more in her than we initially thought, folks. She almost incinerated the tree beast right before her, using a great display of magical prowess. But unfortunately for her, the tree monster still stands, but it looks like to be on its last legs.
Kiss me sideways.
Okay, that's your turn.
Hold on. Oh, I was... Oh, okay, then never mind. That was a bonus action to do something. Never mind. Picking one.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Mm.
The one by Eris will just like turn towards Eris, sees that she hasn't done really anything, then turn towards Art, and it's gonna go right up to her, entering the reach of the Guardian of Faith.
Oh shit, that's true.
Excuse you, can I help you?
Get him out of here! Roll your dex save.
Boop. Another one.
Alright, that's 20
Another
radiant
one.
damage.
Alrighty, the mighty Guardian strikes down the tree like an impressive display of divine power, which I'm going to have the audience roll again to see if they can figure it out. They do not figure it out, as they are just impressed with how much this big spectral person is doing to these trees. And then it's gonna do 2 slam attacks against Art.
Alright.
How's Modified 20 do?
Go ahead.
Okay. And then I'll do one more. How's a 15 do?
Cunts.
Okay, you're going to be taking 9 damage. Now it's Eris. What will you do?
I'm gonna go and use, let's see. Actually, no, I won't use anything. Because I can do... Hold on 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What you gonna do, Clark?
So wait, these are... Can I move through their space if I'm... Since they're...
Right now you are in his melee range, but if you do move past your Guardian of Faith over here, you will get an opportunity attack.
No, I'm saying, like, isn't there a rule about, like, if you're 2 sizes smaller, you can move through spaces or something like that?
Oh yeah, you can definitely move through its space.
Okay, yeah, so I just want to move over to... Ooh. Well, actually... I don't know. Hold on, I gotta roll. Okay, I'm gonna use my action to disengage.
Okay.
I'm just gonna fly on over to, let's see. So that's 5, Well, if I'm here, I could go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to move there.
Mhm.
And from here, I'm going to... I'm going to cast a mass healing word.
Okay, do a stealth check to determine if the audience can see you or not doing this.
And it is another verbal only.
Yeah.
So would I have a...
You would have advantage, yeah.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Oh no, let's see if the crowd sees it. A crowd does not see it, but let's see if the announcer sees it. Or can hear it. And he does!
Oh boy. This will be interesting.
We'll just bribe him.
Well, I'm still casting the spell, so should I roll that first?
Yes, you should roll the spell first.
Okay, and I'm casting Mass Healing Word. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cast it at 4th level.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna... I know we all don't need it, but I'm still gonna cast it on everyone. Because holy crap, Art and Kale. So that's a total of 9.
Thank you. You removed one hit from me.
I'm doing
Literally
my
one
best. I'm doing my best. These trees are hitting harder than I can heal.
Kill it back to 43 hit points.
I
I have
mean,
36.
you're healing as much as you can without being cut. However,
Yeah, this is so hard.
don't blame me.
Eyes are watching.
I definitely
Yeah,
made
I'm
this
not.
city,
This is.
but
It's very interesting to try to have to operate without casting material component spells.
yeah,
It makes
So-
it makes for an interesting combat, at least for me personally.
yeah. As you do that, the crowd is like oblivious to this. They were just like shouting and yelling, like wreck them, something like that. But the announcer, he like peers over at Eris, is like, it looks like an impressive display of healing magic. Eris is able to heal her allies even just a little bit. But who knows where she got this healing power? That's a question.
He knows. Wait, what? No, that doesn't make any sense.
Wait, I told he thinks that I'm a divine soul sorcerer.
Well, like in the way you said it, it had holy like words to it because that's how clerics cast their spells.
That's true. Even if I was a divine soul, that it'd probably still be kind of sus, just because they hate religion.
Yeah,
Hate
they would have been fine with it if you were the divine soul
They're
sorcerer.
God, they're such haters.
Twirl on my haters.
This goes out to all my haters. Fuck y'all.
Oh god.
There's more questions to come. As is the treant's turn.
Find
Can
out
we hear
next
their
time.
announcements, by the way?
Huh?
Can we hear the announcements being made?
Yes, you can.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Looks over at Eris. Fuck.
Oh, we're screwed, guys. Nice knowing y'all.
Okay.
Yes.
Huh.
+2 arrow. The last one I used that art died.
Well, first of all, to avoid getting closer to this big thing that is swinging at his allies, he's going to throw a rock.
A riggedy rock.
As he plunges his hand down into the earth and pulls out like a down into the stone, brings out a chunk of like stone and earth as he hucks it at, let's see. Have him roll randomly because 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, Vlad, it looks like you're getting hit.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh.
Vlad, no. You're supposed to get hit before I heal, not after.
Oh no.
Wait, is the thing going through?
Vlad, you're doing it wrong.
I'm doing it wrong, guys. Sorry. I'm gonna shield that so it doesn't hit.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, still, I will need you to make a. Actually, no, that wouldn't matter because it doesn't hit. Darn.
Yeah.
So you don't take that damage as a shield just appears in front of you and it
It pushes
like
into
breaks
the
the rock
water.
in two as it goes down into the water. It's now Vlad's turn.
Alright.
As the tree thing is looking angry.
That's a big boy spell.
Cast a big boy spell? Sure.
Use Power Word Drip.
Power drip.
Power word drip.
It's our only way out.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast. Let's see.
Herposaurus Rex. Watermelon leaf.
What are you gonna cast?
My head.
Okay. It's Dissonant Whispers on the creature.
The big boy tree?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast that second level.
Okay.
Can it even run away?
So now it also has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
I know how wise trees are.
Okay, so it makes it so it takes half damage. So 17 divided by 2. That's 8. 8 psychic damage.
It is hanging on by a thread.
Alright then.
Hold
It's looking hurt
I don't-
as all get out.
Oh.
I don't have enough sorcery points for anything, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to
Okay.
convert some points into sorcery points.
Okay,
Need
hold
some
on.
slots.
Before anyone does anything, I want to use my reactions to do Chronicle Shift on it.
What are you reacting to? It taking damage?
Yes, to this.
Does it say you can do that?
Yeah, if I see a creature within 30 feet of me, which that creature is, making a attack roll, saving ability check or throw, I can force the creature to reroll.
Yeah.
Make his decision after
I'm
you see
staring
whether-
right at it, and whether or not it succeeds or fail, I can just say reroll.
Yeah. Okay, so you do that? How are you doing it?
Basically just like a quick turn of the hand, like turning a dial, like rewinding time a bit to just it to have it like try again,
Okay.
forcing it into like a time where it failed basically.
So you see as the time around it just like shifts as it like quickly like reverts back to what it was doing before it got hit. Like a weird like a warbly kind of energy around it as it got a 12, so it fails instead.
Nice.
It's like the
This
full
is the timeline where it
17.
failed, and I just forced it into it.
Okay? As you do that, it screams out in pain. It starts to run away. As it does, it starts to crumble and fall off, losing its like humanoid tree form into just a tree as it crumbles into dust. And then falls into the water itself. As I'm gonna need everyone. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Make a deck save.
Everyone make a dex save as it explodes, and you see the same black like shockwave ripples throughout the entire arena.
Yes.
I do take
19.
half damage because I do have evasion. So
I got a dirty 20. Oh no, guys. No.
Okay, so Kale, you failed that deck save, right?
yeah, but I have evasion. So half damage.
Okay. Forget what I rolled for the last one, but I
Fail.
feel like it was this. Okay, so Kale and Art fail, luckily, and Kale takes half damage because of evasion, while Art is the only one who takes full damage. Before I roll this, what is your hit points at, Art?
36.
I thought you said 8 there.
I know.
I was like, fuck, I thought I healed you.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I am at 2 HP, fellas.
Ooh.
Ow,
Oh, red drip.
everything hurts.
And Kale and Art, I'm gonna need you two to make a con save.
Oh, I'm actually good with that. No, I'm not apparently.
Oh, I will natural twos.
And
My
here
goodness.
lies Art, dead again by the ooze.
No, please, I want to do the same thing.
Yarp.
Ah. Oh my gosh, do we have reactions to this or?
You have reactions to this. Yes.
Do I?
Do
No, 'cause
you?
I used it.
Yeah, you used it.
I used it.
Wait, can I?
I'm
No.
gonna
I was
use-
gonna say, can I
okay.
use my reaction to jump in the way of them and just absorb?
No,
that
it's fine.
damage?
It's fine. I got this. I got this. We don't need anyone else dying. Okay. Listen. Eris is getting major PTSD right now.
Yeah,
I'm
Eris, you
20
flash back
HP.
to when the first Art died. Just the same
Yes.
kind of thing happened.
So, Eris is not prepared to lose anyone else, so I'm pulling out my holy symbol and casting Gust of Wind.
Oh fuck! God damn it, Eris! This is the worst timeline.
Okay.
That
You
feels silly.
well, it actually
This is-
stays
I
there for
know-
8 hours.
You don't need it actually.
Well, I'm
Holy symbol. You can just cast it because you're in Genasi.
Well, no.
Gust of Wind?
Gust of Wind, yeah.
No, an air
Oh,
genasi only
wait,
gets
was it?
levitate. An air genasi only gets levitate as their like
Oh, I
natural
could have
spellcaster.
sworn.
I'm gonna double check.
It's-
Just
yeah,
in
it's
case.
Gus-
It's
yeah, it's
levitate.
levitate.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
just
so
levitate.
Gust of Wind is my.
Does anyone have
It's
a
not-
legume seed?
I don't think so. No, these trees aren't aren't legume trees or whatever.
So
Wait,
I'm
Ari,
gonna.
why don't you read? Oh, you read that. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You did use a reaction. Fuck.
Yeah.
Already did. Yep, and it was the kit. It was to kill this thing faster.
Okay, as that happens, Eris
wrong line.
just jumps to the side of Art, quickly holding up their holy symbol of Grotuna, casts Gust of Wind and blows the ick that was going to consume. That was going to have Art roll something to be consumed by, but you just blow it out of the way. Everyone in the crowd just gasps.
The gasp. No. Well, I
That's
guess we're on the run now, guys.
As whenever the tree like died, so did the trees, as they like withered into the ground.
I had a weird sense of deja vu.
And the crowd goes absolutely silent. Nothing can be heard and nothing is said. As the announcer like is just slack-jawed. As he appears back on the field and goes over towards Eris, looks her up and down, says, "Ma'am, are you a cleric?"
No.
And that's where we'll end the session.
No.